Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. So as you guys saw, I believe on my Instagram, and I might have mentioned it in one of my previous videos, Dawson and I are doing a 3-part series for you guys on our YouTube channel. It's not gonna be vlogs or anything. This is the first part, and the first one is on being a year and 4 days postpartum. When you guys see this video, I'll be 5 days postpartum. Well, a year and 5 days postpartum, I should say. So basically, what I'm gonna talk about in this video is just how I've felt the last year after having a baby, things I've experienced and done as a mom that have helped me mentally feel better, physically feel better, how I've become a mom and developed most of the skills are maternal and you develop easily, but just different things that I use. The following two videos will be with Dawson and I talking about different things. We just celebrated Elizabeth's first birthday party today, so yeah, so she's been one for a few days now, and I will be right back because Dawson's calling. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, so those are going to be our videos for you guys. I hope you enjoy this short mini series. I've mentioned before that the reason we don't like having Elizabeth in our videos yet is, you know, she's still a child, and we believe that it should be her choice to want to be in our YouTube videos, our vlogs. We do show some of like her toys and stuff in her car seat, but I personally don't think I will show her until she's old enough and able to make that decision on her own. So let's get into everything. So first I want to say is, maybe it's just because I'm getting older and this is how young adults are supposed to feel and think, but now that I'm a mom and it's been a year, I keep thinking about how, like, last year at this time we were just home from the hospital, we were getting situated with having a new baby, we were learning her needs and her schedules, we were trying to get in our schedule with her. The one thing that I struggled with, and I want to do more research on before we have our next baby, which isn't going to be it's definitely not anytime soon. I will put that part at the end of what we're planning, but basically I want to be able to breastfeed better. Last year at this time it was hard to pump and actually have her nurse. Not that I wasn't producing milk or anything, it was just one of those things where she was like, I was stressed out because, I'm not gonna lie, we started college the following Monday that we came home. So basically we had her on a Monday, and the following Monday that when I was 1 week postpartum, we started back to school. So it was very stressful. I was stressed out about classes. I was stressed out trying to get all of us back onto a schedule. Luckily Dawson had 4 weeks off to be with me, so we were able to get ourselves in somewhat of a schedule to, you know, kind of be prepared for when he went back to work. But it just was really hard. Like, I produced a lot of milk, but like it was harder for me to wake up whenever she was sleeping to pump, and then whenever she'd wake up she didn't always want to latch for some reason, even though I had been nursing her the entire stay at the hospital. So then we ended up switching her to formula, and I would pump here, and I'd pump as much as I could and mix it with her formula. So the next part of my postpartum, it would be, at least an advice one, is if you have a lot of back pain and hip issues, especially after having a baby, if you are still experiencing them, I highly recommend going to the chiropractor after your 6-week checkup with your OBGYN, just to get like everything readjusted, because babies push on everything. They move things around. So I definitely recommend that. I'm trying to keep this mini series 10 minutes long, so if I don't answer any of your questions in here, please comment them and I will try to hit them either on Instagram, or in this following 2 videos. So just a side note. But that's the best advice and recommendation I could give. Then what else? I went back to work when she was almost 3 months old, not quite 3 months old. I went back in November of 2020. So that was kind of difficult, because as a new mom, and Dawson and I don't really want to put her in daycare or pay a stranger to babysit her. So it was a little bit difficult trying to figure out and work our schedules around family, people we trusted. So like right now, because of that, I took a little bit of a late starting shift, which kind of stressed me out, because even though it was a late starting shift, I still had to leave early in the morning to be at work. And while I was at work, I was still stressed out because I was worrying about her. Not that our family wouldn't take care of her, it was just, making sure she was okay till Dawson got home, and then once Dawson got home, making sure that both of them were okay and they had everything they needed. But the one thing that like really upset me most was like I was getting no time with Dawson, I was getting no time with her. I'd basically come home from work, give her a bottle, try to shower. If I didn't shower that night, I'd shower in the morning, which took more time away from her. And I'd eat something. Most nights I'd eat something. Most nights I'd just go to bed. I'd eat something, and then we'd all go to bed. So that was that. And then I'd get back up in the morning and I'd do it all over again. Our weekends were pretty much tied up with a lot of things. So that is how I felt being a new mom and going back to work. It was very stressful. And then in December, right after starting my new job in November, I ended up having my gallbladder removed, which caused more stress because I didn't want to lose the job that I just started. Luckily, I was able to get FMLA, but then here I am with a 5-month-old who wanted her mom, but because of the surgery I had, I wasn't able to lift her or anything because of the stitches, the sutures, everything was still needed to heal, so I couldn't lift her until January, which put more of a stress on myself and not so much Dawson, just because like he could lift her, but it was very stressful because I couldn't hold her and nurture her like I should have been able to. Most of the time Dawson was able to calm her down and make her happy, but other relatives in the family were not able to do that because she wanted me or him. So flash forward, I can't really say a lot other than her growing and developing, like walking and stuff, and learning how to gibber, trying new foods. Didn't really have, like, there wasn't much happening in that time frame between December and now. We've taken her places that I'll talk more about, like COVID with a baby, in our future videos for this series. But basically, now that she's a year, it's just like looking back and wondering how a year has gone by so fast. Like she's still in my eyes, and I know she's still in Dawson's eyes, like our little baby girl that we had a year ago, our most precious blessing of all. And it's just like I'm not ready for her to grow up, and like I keep like comparing memories and stuff, and I'm like, oh, last year at this time, And I'm like, oh, next year at this time I'll be thinking of last year and the year before at this time, because next year she'll be 2. And it's something how as a mom you grow and you like, oh, my baby's growing so fast. Like, I never realized when my mom was telling me when I was younger, like, you know, don't wish your youth away. And I'm like, oh yeah, I see why now, because time's like flying by. But can't really think of anything else. I wanted to mention in this video with being a year postpartum, the one thing that I thought was funny, and I don't know if any other moms experience this, but I did have an epidural whenever I had Elizabeth. However, the epidural did not work at all. I was only numb in my one thigh. Like, the pain meds didn't go anywhere else, so I was only numb in the thigh area of my left leg. And with that, like, I still had the pain in my back from like where they put the epidural needle into, but on Sunday when I was at work, I believe it was Sunday, it might have been Monday, I could like feel the pain in my back from where the needle was, as well as like I had pressure down there. And I was like, oh, why does like this feel like labor? And I'm like, I can still feel that. And then Tuesday I was fine, like I had no pain or anything, and I'm like, oh, it's like almost like a sympathy ghost pain. I know sometimes they have like the saying where you can feel pain from when you've had a baby, but like you can feel them kick, like phantom pains and phantom kicks, like. So yeah, thanks for joining me on this video. Our next video for the series will be posted this upcoming Thursday, which will be August 26th, so make sure to tune in for that one. And then Sunday, August 29th will be our last video to the series, but both of the next videos will have Dawson in them to talk about his experience as a father and our experience together. I don't want to give the titles away of what they're going to be, because I want to leave you guys anticipating. So again, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell to know when we upload. And once we're already at 6 subscribers, guys, so once we hit 10, I'm gonna be doing a giveaway. And make sure to check out our Instagram at Dawson Sarah's Adventures. Yeah, and I'll see you guys on Thursday with a new video. Bye, guys.